And the Gators look forward to much more continued success on that beautiful natural surface. But now we're underway from Bryant-Denny Stadium. Krzyzewski kicks it deep. Lorenzo Cole from the 11-yard line. Cole across the 20 and is knocked down at the 27-yard line. Hollingsworth from a shotgun formation. Breaks out of the pocket. There's the football, but Hollingsworth pounces on it at the 20-yard line. Great coverage by the Gators secondary. Hollingsworth had plenty of time to unload the ball, but couldn't find an open receiver.
No open receivers downfield. It looks like Brad Culpepper kicks the ball away from the quarterback.
Stan Moss, a transfer from Texas A&M, punts. Terrence Barber has it knocked away from him as he failed to make a fair catch call, but the ball rolls out of bounds and will be the Gator football at the 41-yard line. One setback behind Matthews. Dexter McNabb, who gets the pitch, splits a couple of defenders. McNabb on his feet to the 41-yard line of Alabama. Second down. Matthews goes down. It's a loose ball, and Alabama's got it. A new tailback for Alabama, Derek Lassick, a sophomore. And this is the give to the fullback, Kevin Turner, the junior out of Prattville, Alabama, who picks up about 4 yards on first down. This would be a 53-yard field goal if Philip Doyle can knock it through. Almost blocked. Doyle, who has tremendous leg strength, just came up short on that one. Jason Haley, the redshirt freshman out of Hobart, Oklahoma, will punt the ball for the Gators. And deep to receive is Jeff Marshall, who fields the ball at the 21. Got away from one man, but is tripped up out of bounds at the 26-yard line. Pretty good kick by Jason Haley. He kicked one last week. Alabama football, the Crimson Tide at their own 26-yard line. Hollingsworth fires quickly to his former high school teammate, Craig Sanderson. That is Sanderson's first reception of this season. Almost enough for a first down. The freshman tailback. Anderson runs headlong into safety Will White, but gets the first down for Alabama. Hollingsworth with time. Sanderson again with the reception. And he stepped out of bounds at the 41-yard line of the Gators. Anderson and Houston in the backfield for Hollingsworth. The tight end, Lamont Russell. Russell down at the 31-yard line.
There you see Fee Bartley blitzing from the outside, but Hollingsworth picks him up.
The ball pops into the air, but I think an Alabama player was there to fall on it. He did, and it's a first down for the Crimson Tide. One Bama player was in the area, 3 or 4 Florida players, but the Alabama guy got it. Sanderson in motion. Dumps it to Russell. And Russell is near another first down. I think he's got it. Hollingsworth throws it for the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama. Craig Sanderson. And what looked like was going to be a busted play, the Crimson Tide has taken the lead, 6-0. Play action. Kirkpatrick is open. There's a Florida first down. Out across the 30 to the 31-yard line. Stacey Harrison. Matthews dumps it to McNabb. McNabb is near the first down marker at about the 41. This will be close. Terrence Barber has also checked in, along with tight end Greg Keller. That's the fullback, Kelvin Randolph.
First time they really pushed Alabama back consistently since the opening drive.
Fullback Dexter McNabb getting some medical attention. Tailback Eric Rett will have another Florida first down.
Delivered there by Alabama.
Penalty flag is down. Matthews is in trouble. Now he just throws it away. Let's see what the yellow flag is about. It's going to be against Alabama for offside.
Now they're playing straight up.
Again, they almost jumped offside. They give it to Rett. Rett I believe he's got the first down. The Gators are second down from the 35-yard line of Alabama. This drive began back at the 19. Alonzo Sullivan had to turn his body.
Anticipated correctly right there and stuffed the play in the backfield.
This would be a 47-yard effort by Arden Krzyzewski. The kick is no good. And the Alabama Crimson Tide take over at their own 31.
Fumble.
Classic, the ball carrier, and it is loose on the artificial surface. Who's got it?
Florida's got it, I think.
No official signal yet. The way the celebration's going, I think Florida got it. Yep. Great field position, great opportunity early in the second period for the Florida Gators. Matthews in big trouble, but McClendon makes the catch at the 21 of Alabama. Trying to come up with the right call on 3rd down and 1. Matthews tries to quarterback sneak it for the first down. He had a good full yard to go, and I'm not sure if he got it. Lined up in the eye behind quarterback Shane Matthews. They pitch it to McClendon. And McClendon stumbles, but he should have enough for the first down.
There's a debate. Let's settle it right now. Oh, my goodness, look.
Boy, is that close. He did not. That's how close it was. With 11:59 to play in the second period. Setting up a reverse with Sanderson. Fee Bartley is there, but Sanderson runs right past it. Odom chased him out of bounds at the 41-yard line.
The official on the outside runs up and marks it, but the umpire says, no, that's not good.
Stan Moss has kicked once for 38 yards. This is his second try of the afternoon. Terrence Barber from the 10. All the way back to the 11. Eric Rett. Good yardage on first down.
And especially when you have the opponent backed up in his own territory.
This time the Gators have the first down as Rett is out to the 25-yard line. That's a big first down for the Florida Gators. Matthews has Ernie Mills open, and Mills makes the catch for another first down to the 39-yard line. Ephraim Thomas, the All-Southeastern Conference cornerback, made the stop. Jason Haley kicks it away. And the fair catch is made, and there's contact made also, and a penalty flag goes down. Alabama's going to have good field position after they mark off this penalty against the Florida Gators. They're at their own 34. They need to go to about the 39. Hollingsworth finds Wembley, and they got enough for the first down to the 45-yard line.
Gators are going to get another shot with about 4:33 left before halftime.
Good rush put on. Paulk almost got to that football. Now Barber has no chance, and he's down at the 26-yard line. Haley's kicked twice for an average of 37. Alabama trying to get a return on for Marshall. A low kick might give him a chance, but there's James Spear upfield quickly to put the squelch. A terrific Florida defense. Steps up in the pocket. There's a well-thrown ball to Wembley. From the Florida 39, Alabama. Second down. There's a penalty flag in the backfield. Jones made the catch for a gain of about 4.
Culpepper was being held by the face mask.
Now Alabama, which a moment ago looked like they were threatening to get at least 3 on the board. They're in a third down and very long back in their own territory. Picked off by Will White. White trying to get out of the way of his own man, and finally does, and is out of bounds at the 37-yard line of Alabama. Ernie Mills was open.
And it's short again. It's going to be a big call, I think, by Coach Spurrier, David. Maybe a foot short.
2 tight ends, the I formation on 4th down and inches. McClendon did not get the first down. Alabama holds again. Clock running with 43 seconds left in the first half. Robert Jones.
Did you see where Auburn last week had to call a kid out of the stands because their tailbacks had been hurt? They had one of their kids watch the game in the first half and then got called to duty, carried the ball 7 times in the second half.
Be ready, Jim. Somebody might call on you here before the day is over. The end of the first half with Alabama leading the Florida Gators 7-0. We'll be back to Bryant-Denny Stadium in Tuscaloosa, Alabama right after this. Alabama kicks off to Florida to start the second half for Bryant-Denny Stadium. Pete Archie from the goal line. Freshman is tackled at about the 16-yard line. Quarterback Shane Matthews operates with his backs in the eye. Matthews looked like a mix-up on the play, and he can only step out of bounds near the 15. He turned back to his right.
Lift their spirits a bit as well as pick up significant yardage.
Matthews has good protection. He's got the tight end Kirkpatrick out near the 25, a couple of yards short of a first down. Jason Haley will punt. Jeff Marshall deep to return for Alabama. Gators may have just gotten a big break. End over end and short. Marshall makes the fair catch. There's no flag this time, although Alabama would like to see one, as Andy Newman, the man who snapped the ball, almost interfered. Alabama's first offensive try of the third period. The pitch to the freshman tailback Anderson. He's got great speed, remember. And if he'd gotten past Godfrey Miles, he might have 6 in the end zone. Robert Jones has good yardage on first down at the 25-yard line. It's like 30 points in a normal game situation, as well as these defensive teams have played today. Doyle on the verge of reaching something of a milestone. If he can hammer through this 41-yard kick, he's got plenty of distance, and it is there. Alabama tacks on 3 more early in the third. The Crimson Tide takes a 10-0 lead over Florida. That was first down. Let's see what Steve Spurrier and Shane Matthews and company come with on second down and 10. Pass over the middle. Alonzo Sullivan has a first down into Alabama territory at the 47-yard line of the Crimson Tide. Willie McClendon going to have to get it on his own. He's got the first down, and McClendon crosses the 30 down to about the 28-yard line of Alabama. Everett, nifty move inside the 10. Crowd comes to its feet on second down and goal from the 6.5 of Alabama. Matthews fires for the end zone. It's caught. Touchdown, Terrence Barber. That is his first touchdown catch of the year, and did Shane Matthews ever put it where he had to put it?
Well, George Teague cannot believe he didn't get that ball. He thought he had a read on that one. Florida coming with a blitz on first down, and there's a good play for that defensive call as fullback Kevin Turner turns it upfield and has the football down into Florida territory to the 47 or 8-yard line. There are penalty flags everywhere. 9 or 10 starters on that offense.
This is a costly penalty. Face mask on top of the big gainer. Ball is across the 50 at the Florida 48-yard line. Anderson looking for a block on the corner. Jimmy Spencer chases him out of bounds at the 39-yard line. It was a freshman by the name of Emmitt Smith who tore up Alabama in Birmingham. Anderson has the first down, holds on to the football.
He runs hard for 175 pounds, doesn't he?
All kinds of shifting going on at the line of scrimmage. And the whistle is blown as Sanderson makes the catch for the first down at the 20-yard line. Third down inside the 15.
Looking for Russell, the big tight end. It's intercepted by Will White again.
Really nice. Richard Fain inside Will White.
Good news is the Gators have the ball. The bad news for Florida, it's at the 1-yard line. And Matthews going to throw out of the end zone, going deep for Mills. It is caught! Ernie Mills to the 29-yard line of Alabama. Second down. Here comes a blitz. Matthews unloads quickly. He's got Barber, made a good catch at the 12-yard line of Alabama. It is third down. Hand off to McClendon to the 6.
He's been very consistent for 2 years now.
Backup quarterback Johnny Nichols puts it down. Krzyzewski kicks it through. And the game is tied at 10-10 with 1:28 left in the third period. Looks like a mix-up. Hollingsworth is down. Michael Brandon was in the backfield along with Mark Murray and Bruce Culpepper.
It's early in the season, but he's playing outstanding football, Richard Fain.
Stan Moss is deep. The Gators blocked the punt. And it is recovered in the end zone. Touchdown, Florida. Richard Fain recovered the fumble.
They have to get it back together on offense, go a long way against the difficult biting, scratching, and fighting Gator defense.
Well, this freshman tailback is a good-looking runner, Terrence Lynch. Hollingsworth, the short drop. And it is apparently a good catch by Craig Sanderson, who's had himself a big afternoon. Alabama desperately needs to convert here. Look at number 2 again. Will White, his third interception of the afternoon.
Offsides. They didn't call it.
Matthews has all afternoon. Intercepted. John Sullen off the deflection. Intended for Terrence Barber, and Sullen's heads up made the interception. But now the Gators lead by a touchdown. Here's the reverse again to Sanderson. Hollingsworth threw a great block for him. Sanderson has the first down and lots more. Monty Grove finally made the tackle at the Florida 44-yard line. Or Matt Hammond, rather, who's 25 yards up the field throwing a block. Jones high-stepping his way across the 35 to about the 33-yard line. A gain of about 8. Alabama gets the first down. Robert Jones running behind the left side of that offensive line. Second down and 8, Crimson Tide. They fake the reverse this time, and Robert Jones is tackled behind the line of scrimmage, back to the original line of scrimmage. Doyle going to try a 46-yard field goal. That snap was low, but the kick is good. 7:22 left in the fourth period from Tuscaloosa, Alabama. We'll get a look at them next Saturday. Monty Duncan will field the ball from the goal line. Duncan goes straight back up the middle and is hammered. Gator victory in 1963. Matthews has Barber wide open, and Barber has a first down. Florida recovered the fumble. I think it's Hisham Ishmael. Marshall is deep to receive. Low kick. Takes a Florida bounce. Marshall has it. Marshall goes down at the 23-yard line. And Alabama in possession of the football from their own 23. Play action. And there's Sanderson again. To the 49 of Florida. Sanderson shaken up on the play. Meanwhile, Alabama has pushed it across the 50-yard line. A handoff to Robert Jones. Jones is sidewiped by Huey Richardson. This team is going to know what was in a football game today. Both of these ball clubs will. Big third down play. And they go to their big play man, Lamont Russell, who hauls it in, and Alabama gets the first down. They won't get any on that play. Wembley is wide left. Finkley is wide right. Keep an eye on the tight end, Russell.
Rushing the 4-down lineman.
Hollingsworth is throwing for Wembley, and Wembley can't make the catch.
Monty Groh, the safety. I think he might have just touched it. Just broke on the ball.
The Gators come out throwing. How about that? And Trey Everett has what appears to be a Florida first down. Both teams have had chances. Both teams have made mistakes. Both teams have failed to capitalize from time to time. Both teams have capitalized on several occasions. Eric Rhett comes near a Florida first down. And with Florida on top 17-13. If they get a first down here, it's all a moot point. Eric Rhett probably did not. 37 seconds. And there's Gene Stallings, a man who is going to hear it from the football wolves all around the state of Alabama this week. You can guarantee that. Fourth down, but the Gators are not even going to have to snap the football.
That's it. He's happy.
His return to Tuscaloosa on a winning note. In '64, he came up 3 points shy as a young sophomore quarterback. But in 1990, it's a different story. And that is the end of the football game as Steve Spurrier wins his first Southeastern Conference game.